Hi, ladies. Christian Conway, one-sider. Rachel, you had a career high of 26 today. Season high.
I was about to say,
Get that right. Season high. Did you go into this game just knowing that you were going to carry that type of load, and then just how does this loss feel compared to, the last loss, because you guys were a lot more competitive in this game?
Yeah, I think that recently, now that we've been kind of down bodies, we've all just tried to step up more and be more aggressive. We're all looking for our shots, we're confident in ourselves, and we know if we have an open look, we're going to let it go. So I definitely came into this game knowing I had to be aggressive, kind of being the only point guard out there. And then compared to last game, it was a lot better. I thought our effort was a lot better, our communication was better. That first quarter was tough for us, and that was probably one of the main reasons we lost that game. But I'm really proud of our bounce back, and we talked a lot, and we figured it out going forward in the game. So we're not happy about the loss, but it's a better way to lose than we have these last couple games.
Go to Brian, then Alyssa.
Rachel, to kind of piggyback off that, the high ball actions that you guys were running today, what were you seeing in those motions, because you were just letting them fly?
Yeah, our posts were setting good screens. The second I feel them hit my person, I'm likely shooting it. Especially if that big doesn't step up in time, I'm going, and if they go under, I'm definitely shooting every time. So that's kind of what's going through my mindset. Our posts were just setting really good screens. They made adjustments. They started icing me and kind of sending two on, and I'm gonna have to watch film and kind of make the adjustment for if teams start to do that again, because I think they slowed me down a little bit more in the second half.
Alyssa.
It looked like you guys were in a zone coming in the second half. Can you guys just talk a little bit about that? Seemed to be effective.
You got it, girl.
We were in a zone most of the game.
Yeah.
So
It was ugly.
start of the game, second half. I think sometimes you gotta get a little bit creative on the defensive end when you're down bodies, especially. Just to be able to kind of protect from foul trouble and fatigue and whatnot. But it's something that we've been working on a little bit in our practices and in our shoot-arounds, and just I think we do a good job of it, and we're pretty big and long at times when we're out there. And so if we get the right matchups on the opponents and the floor, what they have spaced out, we give ourselves an opportunity to kind of mix it up into our defenses a little bit more. So we're getting more comfortable in it, but I think, like Rachel mentioned, our communication was way better today, so it gave us an opportunity to have some success with that.
Mike, third row on your left.
Kia, your brother gets to come here and play at the United Center every couple times here each season, but it's historically and arguably more of a basketball facility. What is it like for you guys to be able to play in this atmosphere?
I mean, it's great. Anytime that you have the opportunity to play in these big arenas and not only play in them, but sell them out, and have that crowd and have that atmosphere and that energy. And I love the fact that we have these theme nights as well, because when you look around, there's all that pink, right, for Barbie night tonight. And so anytime we have the opportunity to have more people in the stands, and a lot of the times it's young women, young girls coming in with their parents who maybe this is their first ever game, they get to, people make a big deal of it. They travel to Chicago, they stay in the hotels, the kids have these great experiences coming to WNBA game, and hopefully that encourages them to pick up a basketball, to either try and make it to WNBA or just learn all the stuff that you can learn from playing sport, right? And so it's exciting to be in this atmosphere. I thought the crowd was a good energy boost for us today. I know I felt them out there, so it's always appreciative.
Carly Bell.
For either of you guys, what confidence and growth have you seen out of Maddie Westfeld here in these last couple of games? It just seems like not only is her ability to be out there, help you guys stretch the floor, but it just looks like she's really starting to find her rhythm on both sides of the ball. And how impactful is that for you guys now that you're down even more bodies at this point?
It's great. I mean, she works so hard. She's so coachable. We love playing with her. You can talk to her the entire game, get on her, and she's just really great about it. It's great having her on the floor to give that spacing. Like you said, she's different than her other bigs. She's able to shoot the three and kind of play more perimeter, and even can bring it up a little bit. So it's been really helpful for us. And like you said, we're down bodies right now, so it's kind of like next man up. And this is a great opportunity for rookies to get the minutes that they probably wouldn't get usually. So she's learning it on the fly, but she's doing a great job.
We'll go to Andy, Zachary, then Naomi.
Rachel, as you guys get closer to later in the season now, how much of the messaging in the locker room and the huddle turns to not just looking at one game at a time, but trying to at least contend for playoff position, if at all, or is it still just kind of playing the game out there that's in front of you?
Yeah, I'd say it's just game at a time. We're not even talking playoffs. Of course, that's everybody's goal. You know that in the back of your mind, but with our team, we just got to focus on one possession at a time, one game at a time. That's really what our mindset needs to be, because that's where we're at. And we need to learn to win every possession and play extremely hard every single possession. That's our focus right now.
Zachary.
For either one of you, considering the limited amount of players you have at this moment, and then playing against an opponent like Indiana that likes to push the tempo, how are you all able to really conserve your energy?
You can't conserve energy. You don't have a choice in a WNBA game any night. And so for us, a lot of it, I think we use that zone a little bit to try and force them to play later in the shot clock. Obviously, this is a team that likes to get out and transition and play. I believe we actually won the fast break points. We did 15-11. So we also like to get out and transition and run. But I think for us, it's a matter of, it's a strategic game, right? You got to use your timeouts well. You got to use the stoppages of play well, and give yourselves an opportunity to kind of catch your breath. But at the end of the day, it's a mental game. Your body is going to get tired no matter how many minutes that you play every single night. And so the more mentally you can stay connected to not making a lot of those mistakes that just come from being fatigued, the better it is. And I thought we did a really good job of responding today, everybody, and having that mental toughness, knowing that we were going to be down bodies and you were going to be sucking wind at some point.
Got time for a few more. We'll go to Naomi.
For any of you, you guys have been without Ariel for a few games, Angel for the last couple games, and the bench stays fired up for sure. So how beneficial is it to have their energy and the other players' energy on the bench, even though they're not on the court, able to contribute to these games?
Yeah, it's huge. I think the big piece of it is you guys get to see them all fired up when we make shots and stuff, but when we come into those huddles, they're talking to us and they're giving us the little things that they can see from the game, which is a big piece of it as well, because oftentimes when you're out there and things are moving so quickly, it's hard to kind of make some of those reads. So it's great that they're out there, their energy, they're communicating, it's happening in practice, it's happening in shoot around as well, and we are hoping they're back soon. And we know that they're also working their tails off in their rehabs and making sure that they're putting their bodies in the best positions to come back. But we have a really high character team, and it's a very high character locker room. It is, I always say, it's a blessing to come to work every single day and enjoy the people that you get to be around. And that doesn't change regardless of the wins and losses here. And that is a major piece when you're building a culture with a brand new coaching staff and a team that's got a lot of new players.
Katie, second row on your left.
For either one of you guys had really good, you guys came back into the game in the third and fourth quarter, good runs in both of those. What was the spark behind either one of those runs? Was it something said at halftime or said on the bench?
I don't know. I mean, we knew what we needed to do. I think like it starts with our defense, and we strung together some stops. We started pushing in transition. Kia hit some big shots. Beck hit some big shots.
Rachel hit some big shots.
I thought we shared the ball really well, and everyone was super aggressive. When everyone's scoring and being aggressive, it's hard to guard us. So I felt like we kind of were just like, screw it. There's no better way to say it. Sorry, I was gonna say something else. But like, I mean, like we have nothing to lose. I mean, like just play at this point. You know, like go out there, have fun, let it fly, and let it land how it's gonna. So I feel like that's kind of how we played in that second half with a little bit more confidence and swag.
Alyssa.
But before the game, Tyler was saying that he wanted Camila to be really aggressive and dominant. It looked like in the first half she was that, and then I don't think she took a lot of shots in the second half. Do you think Fever shifted something that they were doing, or what was your guys' perspective on it?
I thought they did. Yeah, I mean, they did a good job just, I mean, crowding us guards, but then they also were always aware of where she was, and really being physical with her and trying to push her off the block. And make those catches higher so that she's having to make a move further off the block, which also forces her to sometimes want to pass it. You know, even when we're like, no, dog, we don't want it. You know, like we trust you to make a move down there. So I think like we just got to continue to stay on her and obviously keep feeding her, but stay on her too. Like don't give it back to us. Go at them. Like, yeah, they're pushing off the block, then rip them and go by. I think she can use her dribble a little bit more. We have so much confidence in her, and that's just going to be part of her game that's going to continue to grow is just being that aggressor every single possession.
Christian.
You guys the turnovers are still a little high in this game.
Don't get me started.
Sorry. just reflecting on that, do you think your opponents are they anticipating what you guys want to do, or you know, do you guys have to be more creative with the type of looks that you're trying to get? What do you think is leading to that in this game?
Personally, I'm just a knucklehead. Some of it is like I dribbled off my leg again, like be serious. We're just like our timing sometimes is bad. And then also like some post feeds, like timing on that and also holding off our defenders. It's just a little mixture of stuff. Like, but a lot of it is just me being a knucklehead. And us just better timing, and we're working on it. We really are. I know, like, I'm tired of talking about it, but I have to be better because I'm the top of the offense. So picking our moments too, right? Of like when I should throw a risky pass and when I shouldn't. So I got to be better about that.
Close out with the second runner, right?
Too. All right.
Close out.
Question for either one of you. This was a big game in terms of 3-point made for the Chicago Sky. And I guess a question I have is 10 threes in this game, 6 for you, Rachel. We saw 3 for Beck Allen. Question about the importance of threes, knowing that you do have a significant hole in your offense in terms of like some of the post players who are out right now, and how does your 3-point shots kind of help to lift up the team?
Yeah, I mean, it's what we do. We love it. It opens up the floor.
I gotta hit a couple more.
Yeah,
just to
that's
join the
alright.
party.
That's all right. But we're gonna shoot it regardless. But it opens up the floor. I mean, I think it's gonna give Mill a little bit more space inside because their bigs have to step up now and say like I'm coming up a ball screen. They got to step up closer. Hopefully, I can get her behind. So it's just really great for spacing purposes, and it should really help out all of us be able to get more shots, and then most importantly, get Mill and E and our bigs the ball inside as well.
Thanks, everyone. Coach will be next.
Thank